Sit on the show though.
Derek,
what's up?
What's up, bro?
Doing
How was your viewing experience of yesterday's games?
It was really good, actually.
What you
How
eat?
was yours?
What you eat?
What did you eat yesterday?
I went to Portillo's for dinner.
What did you eat though?
I had a Italian beef and some cheese fries.
That answers a lot of questions.
They cut the cheese in that motherfucker.
Can we talk about that, Dmills?
Oh, brother.
It's on you. If you don't want to talk about it, that's completely okay.
I mean, Twitter knows about it already.
How does that happen?
Okay, before you answer this,
We don't
question,
even want to give a ton of context. If you don't know, you're not in the loop.
I want to break you. This is how it went down. Okay. He was filming.
I was
video.
filming.
I'm at this point. I'm like about to leave the game, but I'm going to my phone. I'm just talking shit with Mike and Terrence. I'm watching Instagram stories. You come up. I watch. And I'm like, damn, they sent that. And I replied to your story, did I?
Yeah, you said pass the fucking ball.
Yeah. He's like, oh, they sent 3 at Dame. And his ass, I'm like, you should pass the fucking ball. So after I send it, the video finishes. And I hear like.
You can't even replicate that motherfucker, bro.
So I'm like, okay, so I'm watching the game or whatever. And I heard.
No,
So let me tell you, Dmills. So that motherfucker was so vicious and violent that I didn't think it was that, bro. I swear, I didn't think it was a fart. I watched it again. I'm like, damn, that's Angie dog or something. Then I rewatched it and I noticed you wasn't at Angie's house. It was your room. So I watched it again and I'm like, oh, he did that with his mouth. He's like, because Dame tripping. I watched that shit again and I'm like, I was finna let it go, but I'm like, Mike and Terrence, go watch Derek's story and let me know, is that a fart? That was the part. We only thought Instagram for a second. Then we got on Twitter.
We didn't know you put that bitch on Twitter.
And we was like, so how do you put it on 2 social media platforms and not know that your fart was in it?
I didn't have the sound on either one of them.
You did.
No, like when you put up stories, you don't have the sound on. Like you don't hear it.
If your phone is on silent, so will the story.
Yeah, my phone is on silent. I didn't hear anything.
But you didn't know that you farted while you was recording?
Oh, he
but
answered no. Ain't no way he didn't know.
No, but this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, check yourself. Be honest.
He said, yeah.
Hey.
Bro. Hey. Somebody please clip that, bro.
You was good?
Long
as you was good. Because if you weren't good, boy.
I was fresh out the shower.
You need to go back. You need to go back.
Tweet that was sus as hell. Or you literally filming some shit, farting, and thinking the rest of the world couldn't hear it.
Yo, the thing is, I didn't hear the fart. So I didn't know that it was in there.
But that don't mean shit. That's wait, if a tree falls in the middle of the forest and nobody didn't hear it.
Mike, what sense do that make?
It don't mean shit.
You farted. You farted. How did he not hear it?
You didn't hear it? What does that even mean?
You had to feel that motherfucker come out.
What the fuck are we talking about?
And it wasn't you didn't poop, bro.
That bitch sounded like you needed to check your fucking drawers. And
he said he did.
He said he checked his drawers.
He said he had to check his drawers after.
Mike.
That's wild, by the way. I've never had to check my drawers in my life.
You
might as well just hop in the fucking shower at that point.
If you have to check your drawers, get in the shower.
Think about that for a second. Think about literally checking your drawers. A grown ass man, are you checking your drawers? On some real shit.
How do you check your drawers? Do you take them off and turn them inside out? What do you do? Wait, I'm curious. How do you check your drawers?
Y'all know what's funny? I didn't even have one drawer. I was sitting there.
We had to end it right there.
I was just sitting there in the towel.
He sitting on the towel.
No, he had no towel on.
I'm glad your ass ain't had no fucking mirror there too. That shit would have been in the cut.
He had no towel on.
That's what I actually checked for when I was looking at the video to see, like, could you see anywhere?
He had no fucking towel on, man. That nigga was. He's a liar. Your ass a liar. You told KB you checked your drawers. Not you did tell him that. You
did say that. You did say that.
Now you're saying you didn't have drawers on. You had a towel on, and I know for a fact you didn't have no fucking towel on, so you was ass naked.
I was sitting there in my towel.
So you checked your towel.
It was nothing. It was nothing.
So you checked it.
You checked it though.
When I took it off, it was just like,
bro. There's no way.
Now he said he didn't check it after you said you check it. I don't know what to believe
I
with
don't know
your
what to
ass.
believe either.
no, I just you
talk
take
about-
off the towel. You like took
Now,
a quick
now
glance.
the next time we
He
talk
talking
about it,
you just check to see.
it's
Yeah,
January,
no.
right? So in March, it's gonna come back up. He gonna be like, "Yeah, when I checked it, it was chili sauce. It wasn't me. My hand spilled some chili. It wasn't me."
Hell no, bro.
Who is most likely to have gone to a gay club? I don't know if it's supposed to be accidental.
Dmills.
Like-
They look. I'm gonna tell them this
Look,
story
he
is
is
so, bro.
like,
We
bro,
was
what
talking
is
about this
wrong?
story yesterday because there's always some shit that relates to D-Mills. We was talking about this story yesterday. You so funny because you went to go see Superman versus Batman or some movie like that.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
You went into the wrong movie, which was like a totally different chick flick
Keep
type
in mind,
of
the
movie.
dude that addresses you to go to the movie theaters, he told me that it's in
But
that.
it doesn't matter. You watched an hour and a half movie thinking Batman and Superman were gonna come
He
up
was
eventually.
watching some bogus movie,
It was about the military too.
waiting for Batman and Superman to
If
come
I
in.
go to a Marvel DC movie and I don't see fucking Batman or Superman in the first
He
3
didn't see
minutes,
the Marvel
I know
pop
something.
up on the opening
right,
titles.
The God that was DC, but the same thing. You a wild motherfucker for that. That's all I'm
But
saying.
he might even intentionally just walk in there and be like, okay, this one say, this the men's bar. It's for
Don't
all
they
the
say-
men.
don't
Let
they
me hop
say
in there.
on the movie theater now showing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like a
Yeah,
But
but
the
no,
funniest
on
thing
the
about
thing
it-
it said that it was that movie and
Were you there alone?
yeah, I was.
You
That was the
don't-
funniest thing about
I
it,
mean,
though.
like in the whole theater where there are people there.
Oh no, there was people there.
Because he went to the dude that does the tickets. He's like, yeah, I just went to see the wrong movie for like an hour and a
I
half.
wouldn't even have the
I would
balls
just
to
literally
even, I would just went home. I enjoyed this movie.
And then they let me go see it in the big 3D movie.
Oh,
right after that.
okay.
So it was a good investment. You saw
Yeah.
2 movies for the price of one.
They ass felt bad. Who is most likely to fall in love with his or her?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, you got that famous story when you went to the movies, don't you?
Yeah, I used to go to the movies. Yeah, I know what you.
Remember, he
When I
went to go see
the wrong
Superman.
movie, yeah.
And he ended up seeing. No, he went to go see. Did you Superman or Batman?
Don't put that. Don't say that story on here, bro.
Why you get mad?
That's a wild, embarrassing.
Do you
story,
want the
bro.
story to be out there, Derek?
I think we've already told.
We
this.
definitely
I think
already
we
talked
have,
about.
but Golly, man.
Derek, tell the story.
I went to see what is it? Superman versus
Batman.
Batman. Yeah. And the dude,
Now that I'm thinking about this story is ridiculous.
the dude told me to go to this theater. I went to that one. It does say Spider-Man versus Batman on it, but it also has another movie next to it. So
shit.
both of the movies play in there. So then I go in there, and then I guess he sent me to the wrong theater. So then the wrong.
You guessed?
And then
You still guessing?
no, he did. He
still
did.
guessing?
He sent me to the wrong theater. I go in there. I'm watching. I'm waiting. There's no Spider-Man versus Superman movie. I forgot what movie I actually went to see. It was a movie about
Superman
the
versus
military.
Batman.
Superman versus
You
Batman.
said Spider-Man versus Superman.
Moving across universes.
I forgot what movie I
That's
actually
the
saw.
least of your concerns.
But then I didn't see Spider-Man versus Superman versus Batman.
what were you watching?
Some movie about the military.
So
I
you
don't
was
know.
watching a military movie, and not once in that movie was you
Because he
like,
watched the whole movie,
He wasn't
right?
12 minutes in, like, where the fuck is
Yeah.
Batman?
That shit didn't pop up.
That's
with
the
no
part that
Marvel,
you left
no
out that I
nothing.
think is the craziest part. You
Or
watched the
DC.
entire movie.
Yeah.
And
You
then
sat
what
there
did you?
for hours, and not once did you say something ain't clicking. You said an hour in would have been crazy, but you an hour and 30, you ain't say, hold up, man.
You said you went to the dude afterwards and be like, I watched the wrong movie. Can
I
I
would
go
have
to
been
the
like,
other
man,
movie?
get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, I wouldn't even
You tried to double up on a movie. That's unheard of. You sat through a whole movie and never realized that this wasn't Spider-Man, and now you want me to believe that so you can then go watch Spider-Man. It sounds like you trying to finesse.
Yeah, like you trying to
They
watch that
gave
joint twice.
me another movie in IMAX for free.
Okay.
So I got to see it.
But was
in
the movie you actually watched good?
It was. I don't remember anything about it.
At least,
But like
at least it was a good movie.
I thought at some
crazy,
point in that
man.
movie, I don't know why. I thought like Superman was gonna
They
come
just-
and like try to like save the country, and then all of a sudden Batman
Nigga think
was
he
gonna,
Captain America.
22 hours in, he's like, here comes Superman.
I
He
could definitely
come.
imagine it like a mid-war scene. They shooting cannon or they shooting tanks and you just see this
I
Superman to
thought,
fly
yeah, I
out.
thought Superman was gonna come in, and then all of a sudden somehow Batman was gonna get involved. I thought it was like a whole storyline here, and that shit never happened.
You said it was a war movie.
Yeah,
Maybe he know
Is that the
kids
same
you-
block? Or was that
that
kids
jumped
that
you.
jumped you.
Maybe he
So
know the
is that
kids that jumped
is that
you.
the same block or the same street?
street, but I mean, yeah, street, but a
The
few
same
blocks
block
down.
is when I could step out the house and be like, KB, you and Rail. That's the same block.
Yeah, he stayed like a few streets down,
Okay.
but he couldn't have jumped me. He's like sport.
No, I said, does he know the kids that
Oh, does he
jumped
know
you?
the kids that jump me? Oh.
No, I don't think he would jump you. That'd be
no.
weird as hell. If
What would you do?
I
Let's say-
trained you.
let's say you go over your girlfriend's house and her brothers were the ones that jumped. What are you doing in that situation?
You don't even remember who jumped.
Yeah, I was
you.
gonna say they gotta remember each other. So
You don't
that was a
remember
long
Let's just
ass-
assume
Actually,
that this
I
is
do
so
remember
traumatic.
their
Thank
names.
you. He was
I
so
rem-
traumatic that
that
you
shit
remember
gonna,
their
names.
names.
they
What's
gonna
their
start
names?
boxing like they
Don't say
family do with that chicken.
Don't know their name. Don't say their name because they'll come
I
back
do.
from round
You
two
gotta
for
say
your
their whole
ass.
names, but what's the first name?
Lamont.
He snitching.
Aaron,
Yeah, stitch it right.
All
Aaron
right.
and Tony.
6'9". So these is niggas. They couldn't be her
I couldn't
brothers.
imagine that.
Right.
They was black dudes.
Yeah.
But you was holding your ground though.
No, he got jumped, motherfucker. There
I
is
didn't
no
even-
holding
I
ground.
didn't even see it coming.
You ain't get one swing off.
I tried, but they still ended up stomping me.
Did you say they stomped you?
Hey, I swear, we joke about this because it's a joke. It's like never see it, but every time we explain
Every
it now,
time. There's
another
ass,
piece.
yeah, that makes it like make us look like fucking assholes.
And it's funny because I was at the corner right before my house. I was 3 houses from my house.
Mom.
And
Hey,
nobody saw
hey,
it.
on some real shit, do not lie,
What?
cause I'm gonna know if you lie. Y'all look at him, make sure he not lying. Was you crying?
No. I just took it, and then I just got up and walked home.
He just dust himself off.
That nigga got up like, y'all going to school tomorrow?
Is we finished or is we done?
Right. He said, y'all better not come back.
We cool now? I can start hanging with y'all now. He said, what they jump you for? Oh, because you was
You
bullied.
was bullying them. You deserved this shit.
The man, so explain the full story so they don't know we not assholes. In a nutshell, you was bullying one of them. They
The
came
dude
back.
named Lamont, I was fucking with him because he was a new kid. And I didn't know he had cousins, which was Aaron and Tony, and they came and they caught me whack. They jumped me.
That's what they say. What goes around comes around.
Oh no.
You couldn't be
He
mad.
just took
Shit.
that shit.
They stomped him out.
How long did it last?
I don't know.
It was quick, like 30 seconds, or it felt like an eternity. I'm sure. All they really did in reality was push him down and kick him once, but it just felt like niggas was on his ass.
Why I did.
Riding a bike in the rain to get a girl some chocolate.
Well, I know why he did that.
I don't know why.
He wanted some play. Like there was
young and
actual
alone.
intentions there. There's no intention when you bring a Sprite to a basketball game.
You only heard yourself.
You really nobody benefits from that.
What was
at
your
all.
intention when you got jumped?
It definitely wanted to fight back. They was stomping your ass.
Remember the story? He was bullying the guy.
Yeah.
He went and got his homie.
That whole time,
would've got
he
his-
told us that story for
This man
years.
is crying.
He told us that story for years, and I had sympathy, empathy, all of
It
it.
took him like 2-3 years to
To
mention
tell
that
us
he was also
bullying,
messing and
that it
bullying
was
with the kids.
self-inflicted, that you got what you deserve, that I actually should have been happy you got your ass jumped.
I bet you ain't bullied him no more.
Cause why was you bullying him? Why was you
Because he
bullying
was
him?
new.
He was
You
just a
talking
new
about
kid.
Just because.
He was a new kid. I was fucking with him. But I didn't know he
What's
had
that shit
family.
what you
guy.
doing to bully?
He didn't know he had family.
I think I like slammed him on the ground. And then like me and my friend Dion like was stomping him on the corner.
No. You see how new information come out every time, bro.
No way he was stomping a new kid,
You was
bro.
physically bullying him. I thought you was calling him like punk.
Nah.
Thought you was taking his
It
notebook
was
and
too far. And then he went and got his cousins.
Oh,
They-
man.
They
Bro,
caught me
now
on. They caught
I'm
me on the opposite
100%
corner.
with PS.
They caught me on the opposite corner.
That ass
I'm
whooping he
about
got was
to go in the house.
deserved.
I'm mad they ain't do more.
And then Dion ran.
You say you slammed him.
Yeah.
It's
The dude
How
that was
big were
with-
you at that time? Are you still like the biggest in your class?
Yeah.
And he was small, wasn't
Yeah.
he? I knew it.
He was probably like KB size.
I knew it.
No, bro.
I knew it. I knew it.
Oh my god.
That's when you learn that your friends ain't really your friends. 'Cause
No, that's when you learn to stop bullying.
Yes, bro.
That's the message he took. My friends ain't my friends.
Because that wouldn't have been. If your
Because the
homie,
dude
if
Dion
your
was
homie
with me,
stayed
he
there
ran,
and he
and
just
he left me
helped
to
you
get
because you, If your homie helped you in state and maybe you didn't get your ass whipped, that does not make bullying okay.
Right.
I still think if he would have stayed, I could have took 2 on by myself.
How many of them was it?
3.
Okay.
I could have took, and he
So you
could
just
have took
needed
1.
Dion to hold
I
a
just
little bit of weight.
I just need him to hold his own on 1. I
Okay.
could have took. I
He's
could have
a
took the other
scary
2.
ass.
Yeah.
What he had now?
I don't even know. I ain't heard from him in a long time.
Still running.
Been low key. I ain't heard from in weeks. I came up with a strategy to come up mathematically.
What's the next Derek story that we gonna get more information about? I feel like there's a lot we don't know now.